Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say Shalom to Yaakov and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. All right, this one I've had on the back burner for quite some time. It's called "They Have Changed Though," right? And this is basically has become an archive, all right, of hate from Esau. Now this started out as one article, all right. This started out as one article. Now it was originally from Reddit where I found it, and this is on Fox News. It says Florida teachers aide violently attacked after taking students' Nintendo Switch. We're not going to read too much about this. There is a video though that can be played. All right, you see a
managing your health.
One moment. Of course, they make this shit the most cancerous they can. Goddamn. All right, but you see a video of what appears to be a so-called black man. At this point, it's not a child. All right, a student. All right, attacking a teacher's aide after she took away a video game system from him. All right, now everybody. The thing is that this. Now I'm not justifying his behavior. All right, but the thing is that this kid is mentally handicapped. All right, mentally handicapped. All right, the Lord has struck him with a curse. Okay. Here's the video here itself. This is it being taken away. Here comes the dude. All right. And you know that shit. You know, she knocked out. That's retard strength, bro. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not defending him. But you got to realize we're using this on the grand scale of things. This kid is mentally handicapped. All right, and we can prove that by saying deputies. Right down here, it says deputies say that the female teacher's aide took the Nintendo Switch away from him during class, which made him upset. According to the WESH TV, the teenager is considered a special needs student. Special needs, qualifies for being, several different things. You could just be, barely autistic and seem normal, or you could go all the way to, full blown, as they would say, mentally retarded. All right, it just depends on if he's a special needs student, he's in a special needs class. I would assume it's something more severe than just a case of a small case of autism. But the reason we're grabbing this, all right, you're wondering what does this kid have to do with anything, is because this kid has been the blunt of hate all over Reddit. All right, when this happened, I haven't heard about anything new. But the thing is, if this was a so-called white mentally handicapped student, what would they do? They'd say, oh, he needs to get some help. All right, he needs to be, watched more. All right, they need to create a learning plan with him. They need to find out what works best for him. All right, maybe, separate him from the other students or find. But what is it when it's a so-called black mentally handicapped person? Let's go. I'll show you because I saved a bunch of the screenshots of what people say. All right, and this is the thing. First we got here. It says, "Fucking, you know what? That animal needs to be locked away for life." And this person says, "Gentle giant." And this person, misunderstood. And they're mocking because, they're saying, they're just, black people are misunderstood. And they're saying, oh, he's gentle giant. All right, what else do we got? Animal. And now the animal has recently been one of Esau. Well, it's not recent, but it's one of Reddit's favorite way to get it because they just say the N-word. They just straight up call you what they will. All right, they'll say coon or whatever the fuck they want, but they get banned when that happens. All right, they get banned when that happens. So animal is the new, white supremacist term for Reddit. They're like, animal. These animals. Oh, this fucking zoo. All right, they'll say these things. And look when someone, that animal. 59 says an insult to animals, and this guy, I'm not justifying his what he did. All right, he fucked up. All right, but what I'm saying is that if this was a white kid, all right, they wouldn't be calling him an animal. They'd be calling him misunderstood, or that he needs help, or that he needs a better learning plan, or maybe the teachers aren't doing enough for him. All right, but when it's a so-called black kid, it's an animal. All right, a monster. All right, a beast. All right, and Esau loves calling us animals. All right, Esau loves to call us animals, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans animals. Meanwhile, they're the ones that had games where they literally threw giant fucking baseballs at black babies. All right, hit the black baby. All right, you had a fucking game like, or the African Dodger, where you literally made a dude stick his face through a thing and you smash him in the face with a ball. All right, and you call us animals. All right, you're the ones that turned slaves' skin into handbags. All right, you're the ones that filled couches with slaves' hair. You're the same ones that committed sodomy on men and created the term motherfucker. Look that one up. All right, and you're calling us animals. We're the animals. You're the same one that fed our babies to alligators, but we're the animals. We're the animals. You're the definition of a fucking animal, Esau. You're the definition. All right, you are the definition of an animal. All right, you are the definition. It says animal, 59 upvotes. An insult to animals. Hope he rots in jail forever, or he's going to end up killing someone. And this person said human. And look, they got 31 downvotes. 31 people are like, he's not human. All right, he's just a coon. He's just black. And look at this guy. Says another for the system. Okay, another for the system. Okay, and a lot of these guys have these. A lot of these guys have these. They don't have like real usernames. Like instead of having something like for example, D Shoodio-ish, or this guy down at the bottom, that seems to be a real username. All right. Meanwhile, down here, Powerful Market 9558, you see some of these Reddit names, and they're basically just, or Specialist Web 9216. They create these. They just create random accounts. All right. They don't try to put too much work into it. They usually don't even have a picture. They just create it and then just go into it so they can, to just push hate. All right, to push, black son of a bitch, because they know it's going to get banned, so they don't want to go, what's my username for this one? All right, it's going to be Bill7, they're not going to do any of that. They're just going to, because when you sign up for Reddit, it gives you a random username. So they're just going to roll with that, and then they're going to go forth and do Edomite things. What else do we got? It said, it would be a hate crime if colors were reversed, 65 likes. It says Reddit comment. It says they got downvoted. No, a comment from a Native American who has been on the other side of Anglo persecution. And this guy is either a fucking Uncle Tom or he's a liar. And more than likely, I think this guy's an Edomite because a lot of these guys on Reddit are like, oh, I'm a black man. No, you're not. You're whiter than fucking white. Okay, so what the fuck are you talking about? You're red. You're red as a something that's super red. All right, you're as red as paint. All right, over here. So I'm a Native American. No, you're not. You're a $5 Indian, maybe. This person said you're such an idiot, and then they got down to it. It says no, it wouldn't. Your comment is more racist than anything in this video. Okay, and that's true. But look, he got downvoted because all you got on Reddit is a bunch of stupid fucking crackers. That's it. You got a bunch of stupid crackers that think they got some idea to push. All right, some idea to push. And the new idea is that white people are oppressed. You're not fucking oppressed, all right? Everybody I watched that new Chris Rock special, and he had some points in it. Other than that, it was fucking filled with wickedness. And other than the wickedness, it just wasn't that good anyway. He had a couple good things. If you've seen the new Chris Rock stand-up, at the end, he talked a little bit to Will Smith slap, and that was pretty good, talking about selective outrage. He talked a little bit about, beating around the bush. He didn't want to say too many things about trans people. He said, and then he said some wicked shit like, oh, as a matter of fact, sometimes I prefer them over real women. So he's wicked as hell. But the other thing that he talks about is it was selective outrage and that everybody wants to be oppressed. You can't be oppressed, man. You can't be oppressed. Or everybody wants to be the victim. That's what he's saying. Everybody wants to be the victim. And that's true, man. Everybody wants to be the victim. Okay? Everybody wants to be the victim, and you can't. It's not how it works. All right, you weren't getting your babies fed to alligators. All right, you weren't getting sodomized during the slavery. All right, you weren't getting whip marks down your back. All right, you weren't having your kids and taken away from you while you got moved to another plantation. You didn't have any of this shit. You're not fucking oppressed. Yeah, you can be real fucking oppressed being a leader of a multi-billion-dollar corporate market. All right, of a Unilever or this and that, or being a head of a news broadcast station. Yeah, real fucking oppressed. How is it being oppressed with billions of dollars in your bank account? I bet it's fucking terrible, isn't it? So you fucking crackers don't know shit, man. All right, and really, the Most High is gonna have his way. He's gonna. You don't even know how that ass is about to be whooped, man. You don't even know about how that ass is gonna be whooped, man. Okay. It's gonna be so damn bad, you're gonna go into a prey-like mind. You're gonna reverse because it's gonna go past the prey-like mindset. All right, you're gonna get whooped, and Most High is gonna make sure you're lucid for the entirety of it. All right, because a prey-like mindset is, when a predator grabs a prey, they just blank it out. No, you're gonna feel every single little bit of the hell that's raining down upon you from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. You're gonna go through it, man. It's gonna be terrible time. It's gonna be terrible time. Some of you fucking crackers are gonna eat your children. All right? We didn't have enough food. Well, too fucking bad. All right? And you're gonna about to see what bad is. You don't know oppression yet, but you're sure the fuck gonna learn it. Says says, when are we gonna put these down? Listen, he said, when are we gonna put these down like an enraged dog? Now, if you've watched the movie Emancipation, or if you've seen any slavery movie ever, what would they used to call? They wouldn't say, oh, him. They would say that. All right, or that them. All right, or they'd use dehumanizing terms. Like at one point in Emancipation, this guy dies and says, "Get rid of that." All right, do something with that. Instead of do something with that guy. All right, do something with the body. He said, do something with that. Now, that's the same exact example that this fucking cracker is saying right here. When are we going to put these down? You know what he means by these. Just say it. Black people. When are we going to put black people down like enraged dogs? Say it, you fucking cracker. Here you are. Oh, here I am. I'm big and bad. Mighty Esau. Well, why do you got to beat around the bush? If you ain't so scared, say it then. All right? Go out into a big old group of black people and call them coons. Please. Go by all means, because you think you're the best. You're the best, right, Esau? You're the best. You say, oh, we're the strongest. We can do anything. Oh, I'm not afraid. Go ahead and do it. Go down to South Central and go in the midst of like 10 black people and say they're a bunch of coons, please, and report back to me. All right, you might have to send a messenger bird, because I don't think you're gonna make it out alive. But here you are. You're all big and bad behind a keyboard. Esau's a bunch of keyboard warriors. All right, but when it comes to they're like, oh, I hate black people. But then when a big old black dude gets up in front of him, they ain't gonna say none of that shit. All right, they won't say none of it because you're a bunch of fucking pussies, Esau. And you've always been the underdog. You've always been not the underdog. You've always been the low of the low. All right, you've always been the runt of the litter. All right, you've never been strong. All right, the only reason you're in the position you are in now, all right, is because the Most High has put you into that position as a punishment for us. Because guess what? It's still dealing with us. All right, it's all about us, E. It's all about us. Yes. The only reason you're in power is for us, for the better of us, to put us in punishment, all right, for the wickedness that we've done, all right? And during that captivity, we would wake up, all right? Some of us at least, all right? That's all you are. That's all you are. You didn't ascend because of your greatness. You ascended because the Most High wanted you to, all right? You realize what we're talking about here? This is me. This is like, you're basically a little kid that's been raised up on a podium and saying, look, you're so good. You're so good, little Billy. Look at what you've done. And you're all proud. You got put up into that position, man. You didn't, by no doing of your own. By no doing of your own, okay? You ain't nothing, Esau. You are the lowest of the low. You are the bottom of the barrel, all right? The bottom of the barrel has more sustenance than you, okay, E? You are literally nothing. You are nothing. Okay, and you can, and that's how it is. All the other nations fucking hate your guts. All right, there are some that are like, oh yeah, they're nice people, but really, every nation has animosity against you. The Hamites really don't like your ass. Some of them like you. Now, of course, you're gonna have these sellouts among everyone, but for the grand majority, the most hated person, the most hated person's the Israelite man. All right, but as of now, people are really starting to hate white people. Why are they really starting to hate white people? It wasn't like this before, because your lies are being revealed. You're being revealed, Esau. All the shit you do, it's being revealed. And guess what? When you get revealed and you were doing some really distasteful shit, people aren't gonna like you too much. All right, people aren't gonna like you too much. This guy says American schools are somewhere between zoo and young offenders institute. Surely this U.S. generation are an educational write-off. What else do we got? Disgusting animal. We got this guy over here that thinks it's cool to have, who is that? It's fucking, goddamn, what's his name? He doesn't look like that anymore. He lost weight. What's his fucking name? I can't remember his name. It don't matter anyway. He's a rapper. I can't remember his goddamn name. He got his, sometimes they just put a black dude's face and then go and troll it up. It says he needs to be put down. People agreed with that. Animals needs to be put down. I would burn the bloody thing. And in case you're unfamiliar with like English, and this shows you that's somewhere over in England. All right. They're racist as fuck too. All right, it says, I would burn the bloody thing. And bloody, they use it interjectively for fucking over there. So they're basically saying, I would burn the fucking person. I would burn this fucking thing. All right? Thing, not person, thing. Unbelievable. And it says, don't worry, he got a get out of jail free card because the victim is white. All right? So there you go. There you go. So, let's go and... Where were we? Let's go over here and give me one moment. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Let me check something. All right. So, but they have changed, though, right? But they have changed, though. Right? All right? They have changed, though. Who are we talking about? Esau, Edom. They've changed, though, right? They're not the same people. Let me grab a drink. It's like you. They're not the same people, right? They're not the same monsters, the same animals that they've been. All right, the same savages that they've been. All right, the same things they've always been. All right, the same bloodthirsty, disgusting animals that they've always been. Yeah, we'll use the same terms back on you, Esau, because guess what? All the terms you put on us. Oh, you're lazy. You're the fucking lazy one. Oh, you stink. You stink. You don't bathe, Esau. Walking around smelling like a bunch of fucking quarters. All right, you don't bathe. Okay, you don't bathe. You don't bathe. All right, you stink. All right, you don't wipe your ass. All right, what else? You don't hardly work. All right, and here you're, oh, you're lazy. You're lazy. Oh, the Mexicans, they're lazy. They're some of the most hard. All of our people. All right, the Issacharites though, they do a lot of the construction work. Okay, so no, that's not lazy. You know what's lazy? You know what is lazy though is sitting up in the top of a building, just saying, oh, tell them to do that. That's lazy. All right, you know what's lazy is having slaves do all your labor for you, every single little bit of it. All right, every single little bit of it. That's lazy. All right, there's a difference between having slavery, because we own slaves. All right, and but righteously. All right, not in a bad way, but the way that that use them for help, and also guess what? They get paid or some type of contribution for that. All right, but you on the other hand, no, you've ran them. You have them doing everything. All right, picking grass, building houses. You have them doing this, building railroads, making your clothes. All right, making your food, watching your children, everything. You have them doing everything. All right, and you call us lazy. Okay, you call us lazy. So you see how double-sided that is. That doesn't make any sense. All right, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, you're stupid. Or, well, they're stupid. They're not as intelligent as other people. And you are? You say some of the dumbest shit ever. Here, what about your poster child right now? What about Biden? Yeah, real smart race over there. Real smart race you got. Congratulations. You know what? Because that's what you do to us. You'll be like, oh, yeah, black people, oh, Mexicans are dumb. And they'll choose one of our dumbest people. All right? They'll choose fucking, I don't know, who's dumb as hell. They'll choose Cardi B. All right? And they'll like, see how dumb they are? Well, okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, we're gonna choose. We elect Biden, all right, as the face of your stupidity. Okay, so look at how dumb you are. God damn, you're all dumb. You're very dumb. Look, you can't even form sentences. See how fucking backwards and one side of that is? Because you guys are dumb. You're intelligent. You don't get things, man. You don't understand. This is Genesis 27:41, because it really just goes. And let's get some other things before we, because I just want to get these out of the way before we get to the meat and the scripture. What do we got? We're going to jump through these. Texas Tech baseball coach suspended for invoking slave-serving masters. All right. It says Texas Tech men's baseball coach Mark Adams has been suspended after referencing slaves serving their masters during a coaching session, the university said. Just like the slave Bible. They've changed, though, right? They've changed, though. They've changed. No, they fucking haven't. They're the same fucking evil-ass people they've always been. Okay? It said, on Friday, Director of Athletics Kirby Hocutt was informed of a coaching session Adams held with a member of the men's basketball team. During the session, Adams, who is white, encouraged the player, Adams, who is an Edomite, let me correct that, encouraged the player who's, because if you're doing this shit, oh, well, you said white, you said it's not a skin color thing. Well, if you're doing this shit, you're an Edomite. Okay, encouraging the player whose race was not revealed. It's not revealed because he's more than likely not white. Okay, it said was not revealed to be more receptive and coaching by referencing Bible verses that centered around workers, teachers, and parents and slaves, parents and slaves serving their masters according to Texas Tech. And that's exactly what happened during fucking slavery. That's exactly what happened. When they were working, they would have an Uncle Tom preacher out there, all right, or they'd be doing it themselves, that would be preaching things like slaves, serving their masters, and any scripture that they could to make it seem like they were doing the right thing. Meanwhile, omitting things like those who whoever taken into leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Salakia. Whoever leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. They never said those things. All right, they only used the ones that would benefit to them. All right, and you got to realize that yes, there was a way to take Hebrew slaves. All right, but there was a specific set of guidelines. But Esau doesn't like guidelines. They don't even like their own guidelines. All right, so they broke them. Now this is another one. Exxon sued by U.S. after 5 nooses found at Louisiana plant. Now you should know what a noose is. A noose, a lynch, all right, a hang rope, all right, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's the rope that goes around your neck, a lynch, all right, noose. It says, ExxonMobil was sued by a federal agency for alleged racial discrimination against a black employee after the worker found a hangman's noose at his worksite at Baton Rouge, Louisiana facility. And that's some heated racist area right there. That is a heated-ass racist area there. It said it was one of several nooses found at the plant over a number of years, which the company failed to adequately address, according to the government. They were probably lynching people, too. Don't be surprised if some people ended up dead and, you know, went missing, and these guys had something to do with it. It said, Milford McGee, a black employee who has worked at the Exxon plant since 2010, found a noose at his workplace in January 2020, according to the lawsuit from the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, which was filed on Thursday. Okay, now it says they weren't able to determine who left the nooses, all right, so on and so forth, it being harassment. These symbols of hate are unacceptable. Exxon has a zero-tolerance policy of any form of harassment or discrimination in the workplace, it added. Sure, all right, but that's why they found 5 nooses at your fucking plant over how long? You don't give a shit. Shut the fuck up. Well, we have a long tolerance. We don't tolerate it at all. Yes, you do. Shut up. I'm sick of that shit. We're all sick of it. We don't tolerate it. Oh, yeah, boo fucking who? Bring on the waterworks. You don't tolerate it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All of society's major, you know, all of Esau's major corporations are built on the back of slavery and hate. Everything's based off of hate. So what the fuck do you have to? Oh, we don't condone it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Exxon. That isn't that. You know who owns Exxon? Originally. Let's see if it still says it. Let's see. Oh, would you look at that? He owned Exxon. Huh. John D. Rockefeller. So there you go. Here's a whole article about it. The Rockefellers versus Exxon. All right, and they own, it says why Exxon hates the Rockefellers. Its founding family. All right, its founding family. All right, that's what they were built upon, though. So you can't say, we're so sorry we're millionaires, you know, because we dealt with the Rockefeller. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. No, you don't. Here's another one. North Las Vegas man charged with hate crimes against black family allegedly kept severed goat's head in a hotel, claimed to be Jesus. There you go. That shows you how fucked up. Look, this is white people for you, though. That's some white people shit. That's some white people shit right there. All right. Here you go. We're not going to read too much about it. Threatening to kill black people with an AR-15 at a fitness center. What else do we got? Motivated by bias or hatred. Basically, you know, you can go and read it if you want. It's from Fox, local Las Vegas news. Go ahead and read it. Basically, just Esau doing Esau shit. All right, going around harassing. And then when the guy, what happened? I can't remember. He got stabbed one time. All right, and then he changed his mind because he went up talking to a black dude all crazy. All right, and the black dude fucking stabbed him, and then he stopped. All right, and apparently he says he's made amends with that guy now. So you were just fucking scared, all right? And, you know, I ain't gonna say too much, but, you know, no one would have been missed had you would have perished that day. Not a single person would have been fucking missed, all right? Just a piece of fucking trash on the side of the ground. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, it's a piece of shit. Step over it. We don't need that here, all right? You don't get none of its juice on your foot, you know? So, how do you like being treated like you treat us, E? You don't like it. Like, there's that song, you always want, who is it? Who sings that song? Basically, you know, the lyrics are, you know, I want to see the white man hang from a tree, all his bulging red while he stares at me. It's, you know, the guy's all right for a singer, but there's the lyrics that, you know, that go hard. I basically said, if that happened to you, would you still if you were to get what you gave, would you still feel the same way? All right, because you're always talking about, oh, we're not bad people, or we don't do this, or we're not that. You need to just forgive and forget. You need to just get over it. You need to get over it and stop talking about it. All right, what we did, we did it in the past. Yeah, but if we did that to you, if we were, hanging and lynching white babies and white people and feeding your babies to alligators, all right, and chopping you limb from limb and eating you, all right, and turning your skin into the bags and purses and shit, would you still think that? Would you forgive and forget us? Fuck no, you wouldn't. Well, you want to know why? Because guess what? You're still tossed up over the blessing. All right. So you're telling us to forgive and forget. Well, why don't you forgive and forget, Esau? You're over here, all mad at us over the blessing. You know how long it's been since that? All right, not as long as you say it is, but here you are telling, oh, you need to forget about slavery. Why don't you get over the blessing, E? Why don't you get over it then? Why are you still fucking upset about it? All right, and that's because that's where all the pinnacle of your hate comes from. Genesis 27:41. It reads, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of the mourning of my father are at hand, and I will slay my brother Jacob. That's what you said. That's what you said, E. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. All right, because you're upset. Get over it. Hey, it happened a long time ago, E. Get over it. All right, stop being so upset about it. Get over it. All right, it's not a big deal. Okay, you're making a big deal out of nothing. Okay, it's small. All right, you're turning a mountain into a molehill. How does it feel? All the same shit you've said to us. Now. All right, just get over it. It's fine. Just get over it. Stop turning a mountain into a molehill. All right, it happened years ago. It happened thousands of years ago. Or and well, you see, ours was only 100 though. All right, okay, and ours was only a couple thousand. Not no million, all right? But why aren't you over it, E? Why do you still hate us, all right? And you're going to deny it tooth and nail. Oh, it's not because of the blessing. No, it's not because of that. No, that's what it is. That's why you hate us so much, all right? Is because of the blessing situation. Shouldn't you forgive and forget, though, all right? Shouldn't you, whatever you fucking people say. Anyway, Genesis 27:41 again, all the way through. All right, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. I'm going to slay my brother Jacob, because he took what was mine. All right, no, technically you sold it. Okay, technically, all right. Was the stew good? Was it good? I hope it was good, E, because it must have been. Anyway, that shows you how much of a dummy you are. I guess just feed me. Here, have it. Take my birthright. If you're wondering why even though Esau was firstborn, why they don't get everything, it's because we took their birthright. All right, so technically we have the same benefits of being a firstborn. Everything. We get everything. Okay, we get everything. All right, we're the Lord's chosen person, and other people are like, well, guess what, the Lord, that we were the original. No, you weren't. All right, because guess what, the Lord doesn't do anything. What you think we pulled a gotcha on the Lord? We didn't pull. Guess what? If the Lord didn't want us to do that, guess what? We wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay, we would not have been able to do it. All right, we wouldn't have had help. All right, wouldn't have been able to fled. And guess what? Guess what? The Most High could have been like, nope, you got that wrongly. All right, and could have had Isaac, find out or somehow, some way. All right, but guess what? It didn't. Why? Because the Lord was working with Jacob. Okay, and that's how it was supposed to be. That's how it was supposed to be. Okay, so don't try to say the Lord messed up. All right, because Esau is the quickest one to say, "Oh, the Lord messed up." No, yeah, the perfect person messed up. No, you just get over it, E. Get over it. All right, stop being such a goddamn man child. Obadiah 10 in verse 10, or Obadiah 1 in verse 10. All right. It reads, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So guess what? All this wicked shit that you're doing, all this, black people this, Mexicans this, Native Americans this, this, that, blah, 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 all that, guess what? You're going to pay for that, man. All right? You're going to pay for that. Okay, and you know how fucking utterly terrified you're gonna be, all right, in the end days when here you are, all you little black son of a bitches, all these stupid Mexican, all these coons, all these jigaboos, and then all of a sudden, boom, from the sky, who do you see? A black man. Oh, whoo, man, you're gonna shit your goddamn pants, a lot of you. All right, you're gonna be so terrified, you're gonna realize how badly you fucked up in that day. You are gonna realize how badly you fucked up, and you're gonna be begging for mercy. No, please, no. And guess what? The Lord's not gonna hear none of it. All right, because it's not even gonna be sincere. It's not even going to be sincere. That's like if here I was, stealing money, embezzling money from, I don't know, let's just say we'll just say my cousin. Here I am, I'm embezzling money. I've been embezzling money from my cousin for 30 years. And they find out and I say, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you're only sorry because you got found out about it. You're not really sorry about it. You're sorry that you got caught. That's it. You're sorry that you got caught. That's all. All right. So Esau, when you're begging, oh Lord, please, I didn't know you were a black man. Oh, please. You're not sorry. You're not sorry about what you did to us. You're sorry that you found out he's a so-called black man and that you did that to his people. That's what you're sorry about. You're not sorry about the rapes. You're not sorry about the murders. You're not sorry about the sodomy. You're not sorry about feeding our babies to alligators. You're not sorry about the lynchings. You're not sorry about that. You know what you're sorry about? You're sorry that the Lord is a so-called black man and you did that to black people, so-called black people. All right, that's what you're sorry about. You're not sorry for your actions. You're sorry you found out that you fucked up. You're not sorry about what you did. Okay, you don't have and not an ounce, not a lick of mercy is coming your way, Esau. And we're gonna beat the living fuck out of you in the kingdom. All right, because you got work to pay, man. You got work to pay. Blood, a lot of blood's on your hands, and the only way that the blood, if it's spilled in the land, how can it be cleansed? By the blood of him that spilled it, by the blood of him that spread it. There's a lot of blood that got to go out. You're an animal. No, because guess what? Ours, all right, if said, oh, if someone did this to you. And would it be right to get him back? You in the world, you say yes, you can get him back. Yep, you're supposed to get him back. But we can't get you back though. But you did well. What we did was wrong. Yeah, sure. But you shouldn't do it back. No, you're scared. You're scared. All right, you're scared. Boo fucking who, Esau. All right. Jeremiah 49:17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. All right, there you go. There you go. And down in 18 it says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, as in the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there. So, and what's the modern land of Idumea? All right, what's the modern land of Idumea? Do you know? All right, because the modern version of Idumea is Babylon the Great. And what is Babylon the Great? All right, the modern version of it's spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. So it's spiritual Sodom, it's spiritual Egypt. Why? Because the same things are going out. And what is it? It's really the new form of Idumea. All right, the land of the Idumeans, which would be the Edomites. All right, Esau. All right, because Esau's name was changed to Edom. All right, so the Idumeans, the Edomites, all right, this is their dwelling land. All right, Babylon the Great. All right, they have the most power here. They have power everywhere, but this is where they have the most of it. Okay, let's get Joel. Let's get Joel 3:19. We just talked about spiritual Egypt. Well, guess what? Over here, Joel 3:19, and speaking of something different, but still, it says it, so I thought that was, interesting. Joel 3:19, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom Esau, the elder son of Isaac, Edomites, Idumeans, descendants of Esau, land of Edom, Idumea. And Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. There you go. There you go. And did we get yeah, we got we're gonna actually jump down to Numbers 35. Numbers 35 and 33 says, so you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Okay? But by the blood of him that shed it. We just got it. We're talking about, them shedding blood. All right? So Esau, you ain't, you ain't got it, man. You ain't got it. Did we already get Joel? Is that where we just came from? We just come from Joel. I'm losing track. Give me a minute. I don't know if I marked that one off. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, back it up right then and there. But by the blood of him that shed it, what does it say down here? It says, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Okay? And then what do we read in Numbers 35 and 33? It can only be cleansed by the blood of him that shed it. Huh. Who shed it? Edom. Whose blood has to be shed? Edom. Who's Edom? The so-called white man. All right, the so-called white man. All right, so let's get Revelation 11:8 because we were talking, not teaking. We were talking about that as well. And this is just getting you to the point that, the great city, Babylon the Great, what is it also called? It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And this is not talking about Esau, but it's the reason we got this is because it says, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Okay, the great city. What is that great city? Babylon the Great. What is it called? It's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Okay, why? Because the same things are going down. And it's also the modern land of the Idumeans. The modern land of the Idumeans. Now, here's a thing that we'll bring you back to will bring you back to the 1700s when you're making that slave Bible and thinking what you should put and what you shouldn't put in there. Here's one that you omitted. All right, here's one you probably saw and said, oh, hey, let's not put that in there. All right. Exodus 21:16, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. He shall surely be put to death. What's going to happen? And he that stealeth a man, so if you steal a man and sell him, and you sell him, if he be found in his hand, if he's found in your hand, if you're found doing that, what's going to happen? He shall surely be put to death. He shall surely be put to death. He shall surely be put to death. Surely. Surely what? Surely he shall be put to death. Okay? Let's close out here with 2 Maccabees 7:31. All right? Second Maccabees 7:31. Here we go. All right. It reads, and thou, who? Esau. And thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. Shall not escape the hands of the Most High. You're not going to escape, E. All right. So remember that when you call us animals and pieces of shits and subhumans and things and its and animals and savages and beasts, all right, and coons and spicks and beaners, all right, and jigaboos. Think of when you think back and you've called us all these things. Remember that when you see a so-called black man, all right, before you, all right, that happens to be the Most High, all right. Well, it happens to be the Son, all right, Yahweh Shai. When there's utter destruction going down, remember that. Remember what you called us. Remember what you called us, all right. Remember what you did to us. Remember what you said about us, all right. Remember what you said about us up front. Remember what you said about us in secret. Remember what you did to us in public. Remember what you did to us in secret. All right. Remember feeding our babies to alligators. All right. Remember, making slaves have sex with their mothers without their knowledge. All right. Remember, turning people into skin handbags. All right. Remember the cannibalism that you've committed. Remember those things. All right. When you see the angels, all right. When you see the Yahweh Shai, all right, and you see that they're so-called black people, all right, dark-skinned people, all right, a brown skin complexion, all right. Remember those things, all right? All the names you call us, all the things you did to us. And remember those things. Why? Because guess what? You're not going to escape the hands of the Most High. All right? It's going to be a very, 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 very terrible judgment for you. And then when you're in the kingdom, it's going to be a very, 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 very terrible time for you there as well. All right? You have nothing good to look forward to, Esau. It's this. This is it. This is your end. This is the downfall of your kingdom. So enjoy it while you still can. All right? Because that's that. That's the end of that story for you. All right? And after you get your ass whooped in the kingdom, hey, that's it. You're going away. All right. After your 1,000 years of served, you're going away. All the other nations are still going to be around. Moab's still going to be around. Ammon's still going to be around. Ham will still be around. Ishmael will still be around after the 1,000 years. We're still going to be over them. But you know who's not going to be around? You, Esau. Why? Because you're going to be completely destroyed and gone away with. Not going to exist ever as a nation again. That's it. You realize how low you are? Ammon is going to be around still. We'll still be having to heal them and and do things because we're going to be over them. But guess what? They won't be in their slavery, the hardcore slavery like they were for the first 1,000 years. Guess what? Yours is just a hardcore slavery and then nothing after that. And you know what? The other nations are going to prefer us over you. All right, they're gonna prefer us over you. Why? Because if they're sick, we can heal them. All right, we're not gonna be unrighteous. We're gonna be righteous. All right, you're unrighteous. All right, all you do is just destroy and just make miserable. Okay, that's the thing. We're not gonna be like that. All right, it's gonna be a wonderful rulership. All right, and as much as you try to remove the Lord from everything, it's not going to work, all right? So that's what you have coming to you, Esau. Not a whole lot of good, all right? For you, at least. It's a whole lot of good for us, not for you, though. It's good for us, bad for you, okay? So, hey, not everybody can be on the same level, all right? Let me see. All right, so, hey, that's that, man. That's that, all right? But you've changed, though, right? They've changed, though? No, they haven't. They haven't changed at all. All right. So, hey, with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakwadash. I want to give double up honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.